Dirtiest cities in the USA. Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Today we're diving into a topic that's a little less glamorous than, say, the mating habits of billionaires, though arguably far more impactful on your daily life. We're talking about the top 10 dirtiest cities in the USA. From the air we breathe to the water we drink, the cleanliness of our cities directly affects our well-being. So get ready for an eye-opening and perhaps slightly nauseating journey as we uncover the cities grappling with grime and explore why it matters for all of us. First up, we're heading to the city that never sleeps, presumably because it's too busy trying to find a garbage can that isn't overflowing, New York City. With great population density comes great responsibility, specifically the responsibility to manage the sheer volume of trash generated by 8.4 million people. We're talking about a city struggling with aging infrastructure, overflowing landfills, and a sanitation system seemingly stuck in the last century. The air quality, thanks to exhaust fumes and the stench of overflowing garbage, is about as refreshing as a lungful of a subway musician's saxophone after a 12-hour shift. There are initiatives to increase recycling, reduce waste, and modernize the sanitation system. Next, we journey to Southern California, where dreams are made of a thick haze of air pollution. Los Angeles, known for its beaches and celebrities, can make your eyes water without emotional manipulation. Despite its health image, Los Angeles ranks high for the worst air quality. Millions of cars and industrial emissions make breathing here feel like sucking on an exhaust pipe. Smog settles over the Hollywood Hills and drifts down Rodeo Drive. The mountains trap the smog, creating a pollution dome over the city. From the smog-choked streets of LA, we travel to the heartland of America, to a city known for its deep dish pizza, its iconic skyline, and its unfortunate tendency to resemble a giant industrial landfill. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're talking about Chicago, the Windy City, where the only thing blowing harder than the wind is the city's struggle to manage its waste. Now, Chicago has a long and storied history, from its days as a meatpacking hub to its rise as a cultural powerhouse. But one thing that's remained sadly consistent throughout the years is its garbage problem. You see, Chicago, despite its many charms, has a bit of a littering habit. And the wind? Oh, the wind! It whips through the streets, carrying plastic bags aloft like kites, swirling discarded fast food containers into miniature tornadoes of trash. The city also grapples with industrial waste, remnants of its manufacturing past that continue to haunt its present. And let's not forget the Chicago River, which, despite its recent attempts at rehabilitation, still bears the scars of decades of industrial abuse. Chicago is making some efforts to clean up its act, but with so much history, so much industry, and so much wind, keeping Chicago clean is a bit like trying to herd cats on a roller coaster. Chapter 4 Houston, we have a garbage problem. Hold on to your cowboy hats, folks, because we're heading south to the Lone Star State, to a city known for its space exploration, its oil industry, and its rather relaxed relationship with environmental regulations. That's right, we're talking about Houston, a city where everything is bigger, including, unfortunately, the garbage piles. Houston, in its quest to become the energy capital of the world, may have overlooked a few minor details like, the environment. The result? Air quality that would make a coal miner cough, waterways polluted by industrial runoff, and enough plastic waste to make a sea turtle weep. Houston, with its lack of zoning laws, has sprawled outwards like an untended garden, consuming vast tracts of land and leaving a trail of environmental destruction in its wake. Chapter 5. Philadelphia, City of Brotherly Litter. From the sprawling streets of Houston, we journey to the historic birthplace of American democracy, to a city known for its cheesesteaks, its Liberty Bell, and its rather unfortunate tendency to treat its streets like one giant trash can. That's right, we're talking about Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, where the only thing shared more freely than a soft pretzel is the responsibility for its litter problem. Philadelphia, despite its many charms, has a bit of a littering problem. And the pigeons, oh, the pigeons. They descend upon any unattended food item like a feathered plague, leaving a trail of droppings and half-eaten hot dogs in their wake. The city also grapples with illegal dumping, where unscrupulous individuals and businesses decide that sidewalks, vacant lots, and even the Schuylkill River are perfectly acceptable places to dispose of their unwanted furniture, construction debris, and, in some cases, vehicles. Chapter 6. Phoenix, where the dust never settles. From the historic streets of Philadelphia, we journey to the scorching Sonoran Desert, to a city known for its sunshine, its palm trees, and its rather impressive ability to accumulate dust at an alarming rate. That's right, we're talking about Phoenix, Arizona, where the air is dry, the heat is relentless, and the dust, well, the dust is just a fact of life. Phoenix, with its desert climate and constant construction, is engaged in a never-ending battle against dust. And the wind, oh, the wind, it whips through the streets, carrying dust devils that dance like miniature tornadoes, coating everything in a fine layer of grit. The city also grapples with air pollution, a toxic cocktail of car exhaust, industrial emissions, and, ironically enough, dust. Chapter 7. From the dusty streets of Phoenix, we journey to the fog-shrouded shores of Northern California, to a city known for its iconic bridge, its tech industry, and its rather unfortunate juxtaposition of wealth and grime. That's right, we're talking about San Francisco, a city where you can find a $10,000 a month apartment overlooking a sidewalk encampment. San Francisco, despite its wealth and innovation, is grappling with a growing homelessness crisis, and with it, a sanitation nightmare. The city's streets have become, in some areas, open-air toilets and makeshift garbage dumps, a stark reminder of the human cost of inequality. The smell. It's a pungent blend of urine, feces, and rotting garbage. A stench that clings to your clothes, invades your nostrils, and makes you question if those artisanal cheese shops are really masking the scent or just contributing to it. Chapter 8. Detroit Motor City, Mounting Garbage. From the tech-fueled streets of San Francisco, we travel to the heart of the American auto industry, to a city known for its musical legacy, its industrial past, and its ongoing struggle with urban decay. That's right, we're talking about Detroit, Michigan, a city where the echoes of Motown can't quite drown out the rumble of garbage trucks navigating mountains of trash. Detroit, despite its recent attempts at revitalization, is still grappling with the legacy of industrial decline, and with it, a garbage problem of epic proportions. Decades of population loss, disinvestment, and neglect have left their mark, transforming once vibrant neighborhoods into dumping grounds. Illegal dumping is rampant, with vacant lots, abandoned buildings, and even alleyways becoming repositories for everything from household trash to construction debris to, in some cases, hazardous materials. Chapter 9. Baltimore, Charm City or Trash City. From the resilient streets of Detroit, we journey to the Chesapeake Bay, to a city known for its harbor, its blue crabs, and its rather unfortunate tendency to resemble a scene from a post-apocalyptic film. That's right, we're talking about Baltimore, Maryland, a city where the only thing flowing more freely than the beer at a Ravens game is the tide of trash engulfing its streets. Baltimore, despite its many charms, has a bit of a litter problem. And the rats. Oh, the rats. They roam the streets like they own the place, feasting on discarded crab shells, half-eaten hoagies, and anything else they can sink their teeth into. The city also grapples with illegal dumping, where unscrupulous individuals and businesses decide that sidewalks, vacant lots, and even the harbor itself are perfectly acceptable places to dispose of their unwanted furniture, construction debris, and, in some cases, vehicles. Chapter 10. Las Vegas, Sin City, Sinking in Trash. From the gritty streets of Baltimore, we journey to the neon-lit desert, to a city known for its casinos, its entertainment, and its rather remarkable ability to make you forget about the outside world, including, it seems, the importance of proper waste disposal. That's right, we're talking about Las Vegas, Nevada, a city where what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, including, unfortunately, the mountains of trash. Las Vegas, with its 24/7 party atmosphere and constant influx of tourists, generates an astounding amount of garbage. We're talking tons of discarded cocktail glasses, poker chips that have seen better days, and enough confetti to carpet the entire strip. The desert heat. It's not just the scorching sun that'll get you. It's the stench of rotting garbage baking in the streets. The fumes from countless taxis and limousines stuck in traffic jams that stretch longer than a Celine Dion concert residency. Outro. So, what have we learned? Besides never eating off a sidewalk. Well, folks, there you have it. The top 10 dirtiest cities in the USA. Now, before you start planning your next vacation based solely on a city's sanitation score, remember that this is just a snapshot. a glimpse into the challenges facing urban areas across the country. The reality is, every city has its dirty laundry, its struggles with pollution, litter, and waste management. But by shining a light on these issues, we can start to address them. We all deserve to live in cities that are clean, safe, and healthy. So the next time you're about to toss that empty coffee cup out your car window, or leave that dog poop bag on the sidewalk, think again. Remember, we're all in this together, and it's up to each and every one of us to do our part to keep our cities clean.